I pretended to be an airhead at work so my boss would underestimate me. Then I caught him stealing $1.2 million. My male colleagues call me Glitter Girl behind my back. For 2 years at Meridian Mansion, I've worn pink suits, talked about reality munching in meetings, and played dumb when executives walk by. It wasn't an accident, it was strategy. 6 months ago, I noticed strange patterns in our quarterly reports. Numbers that didn't add up, transactions scheduled during system maintenance when no oversight was active, small discrepancies that became a pattern when viewed together, all led back to one person, ISARC CO4 Richard Bennett, the same man who once told me I was too pretty to worry about tenants, and suggested I focus on client relations instead of financial analysis, the same man who left his laptop unlocked whenever I brought him coffee with a giggle and a hair flip. I documented everything meticulously for months. The offshore accounts, the falsified board reports, the shell companies registered to his wife's maiden name, over $1.2 million, siphoned from client accounts over 3 years, as small enough amounts to stay under the radar, large enough to fund his vacation home in Aston. When Richard finished his glowing financial presentation, I raised my hand with a practiced vacant smile. Sorry, I'm totally confused about something. I twirled my hair. The numbers on slide 47 don't match our internal audit, and I found these super weird transactions that aren't in your summary. The room went silent. Richard laughed nervously. Ashley, I think you are confused about basic accounting principles. We can discuss after. I protected my screen, displaying a comprehensive forensic analysis of every fraudulent transaction, complete with hieroglyphs of when Richard acquired the system and decampation of the shell companies tied to his personal accounts. Ashley, I said in my normal voice, dropping both the upcock and bubble fry. I have a master's in forensic accounting and worked in fraud investigation for 3 years before joining Meridian. I've already sent this report to the board, the Asburys, and the FBI. They're waiting in the conference room next door. The color drained from Richard's face as federal agents entered. As they escorted him out, our CEO stared at me in shock. Why did you pretend to be? Because men like Richard never see women like me as threats, I said, removing my sparkly earrings. They see designer shoes and assumed he hears no brain about them. I am now the interim SHRFO while the company conducts a proper search. I still work into the office, but no one calls me Glitter Girl anymore. Sometimes the smartest strategy isn't showing how smart you are. It's letting the right people underestimate you until the perfect moment.